Streaming! Wait. Streaming from a hole in time and space. Who could it be but... Shmuppy! Hi, welcome. Still down with a bit of a head and chest cold, but here I am. Gonna stream this dungeon. I gotta get myself caught up on Limbus Company. Excuse me, there will be a lot of coughing this stream. Alright! Okay. So, welcome, new viewers and old, to the Shmuppy stream. Once again, for the uninitiated, this is Limbus Company, the Korean gacha RPG that recontextualizes the contents of many pieces of classic literature and, you know, specifically the Dante's Inferno portion of Dante's Divine Comedy into a dark, dystopian cyberpunk world. And in this chapter, this Canto, the party finds themselves on the Great Lake. And Ishmael, it's time for her feature. So, I've already got my sinners ready. I've got a very healing-focused party. I've got lots of sloth generators and pursuance on Merceau, as well as the lovely, lovely cannibal Ryoshu. So yeah, I've got my goop packaged up. Before I enter, I will do the story just before entering because I really enjoyed it. I want to refresh myself. I want to give context. Because I know there are friends who are going to tune in who are not familiar with the story. Alright, the party is hot on the tail of the white whale. Hi, I'm Aduma. Welcome! Merceau was right. The lake beyond the borders was nigh pitch black, the waves crested tall, rising and clashing violently under the thundering rainstorm. The wild winds had begun to sway the boat. Yi Sang's face was starting to grow pale. Ever doubtful Sinclair. And ever bullheaded Heathcliff. I guess that's true. I just listened to a cool interview with Heathcliff's voice actor. I didn't finish it yet. I had to set up for the stream. Heading into the zone. Are there any laws of that lake that we must be mindful of? I don't know the laws of that lake, nor its waves. I remember the way the fog split open. I remember the obsidian sea and the endless tempest. But the rest of it, all I remember is that the captain was excitedly delivering a speech at witnessing the legends come to life. And that we were all busy preparing for the whale hunt. Alright, so what awaits us ahead is a real adventure. We'll be sailing blindly into the night. Yep, gotta face everything head on. Hi, Quiz! Welcome! Welcome! Yeah, I'm doing the little bit of story right before I enter the dungeon. Thank you for tuning in. No signs of that whale yet, though. Oh, it shouldn't be far behind, then. Everyone was as tense as they could ever be, looking around nervously. Sinclair spots something obelisk-like. Merceau will illuminate it. Merceau got up with a lantern and pointed the light towards where Sinclair indicated. It's rather optimistic to think that there are lighthouses in this uninhabited lake. No memories of the past encounter. It really caught him off guard. Oh, Yisong's seasick. I knew that that can't be true. A seasick sailor only exists in jokes. Besides, Ishmael was doing fine mere moments ago. Then, she must have had a sudden realization. Oh, didn't mean to cut off the voice. The voice acting is so good. I don't want to talk over it now. Stop being vague! Brogue wave ahead. No, this is some real business. Waves taking you under. Whoa, did y'all see the flash of that? Before we even had the chance to say anything, a leviathan of a wave rose to its crest, then crashed onto us from above, and sucked us deep into the lake before throwing us back to the surface. Mm-hmm. Everyone okay? Everyone was soaking wet, nearly hyperventilating, but mostly awestruck by what we just witnessed. Tales of the colossal whales. I got the impression it was fins. I wonder if that's a vague translation thing. Me too, Rhodia. So this is the lake where the whales come to sleep. And once again, for viewers who are uninitiated, these are more like supernatural abnormality, strange whales, not literal whales. Whales in the sense that they are the apex thing in these lakes. Oh, they're waking up. Yeah. We're finally here. I think that's what Ishmael whispered. But the storm, the waves buried her voice deep into the lake. Oh yeah, we have assistants, this indigo elder. Love you, Don. We didn't have to wonder even for a second about what Don Quixote was screaming at. An entire herd of entities, each dwarfing every single whale we've weathered throughout this journey, emerged from the waters all at once. In unison, they began migrating in a singular direction. To witness something like this was... ... Enough to make even Merceau gape with plain bewilderment. Lake whales. Yep, lake whales. Whales of the lake. Not whales of the sea. Pretty sure this is a big freshwater, like, lake. The whale. Ineffably immense whale. Pallid as the pale death, its hide thick with scar tissue. It's funny, there's a, not spelt like that, but there is a place called Lake Wales, Florida, in the US. Virgilius. It makes me want to try to learn Korean. Oarsmen! Oh, jeez. I'm of the understanding that it's grammatically similar to Japanese, but the writing system seems to make a whole lot more sense. Okay, Ishmael thundered. Ishmael? No, louder than the thunder itself, as though her personality itself had suddenly shifted. Her voice seemed to overwhelm the very storm itself. Answers, you dogs! Oarsmen! Heathcliff snaps to attention. I'm just gonna let the professional voice actor speak for this. Even Otis was swept up in the sudden turn of events, repeating after Ishmael's bellowing commands. Is this what Ishmael was like when she sailed the lakes? Or, she's gone mad! Or is this the captain? Yay, and our ally is here. One of the color fixers. The old man in his skiff was sliding across the waters towards the whale. Oh, I set bait. I missed that last time I saw this story chunk. Wonder what the bait was. Oh no. It wasn't clear whether it was the thunder or the old man's bellow that awakened the pallid whale. Its eyelids began to lift. It was an eye of astronomical proportions, so immense that it no longer resembled an eye, but a reflective mirror of the world. Oh, I didn't mean to skip. I clicked too quick. Oh, how I wish to see you eye to eye. The old man, harpoon in hand, draws closer to the whale with a grim, stony expression. Ishmael also aims her harpoon at the great whale, her face nearly tearing with uncontainable joy. Some sinners tremble with fear, while others prepare themselves. All of it, the world, contained in a single reflective eye that stretched even beyond our peripheral visions. I respect that you hail from a place beyond my ken. Interesting. The giant harpoon soars across the black sky like a bolt of levin and strikes the pallid whale. Ishmael rose tall and alone, looking straight out beyond the speeding boat's swaying bow, harpoon in her hand. You fucking whale! She called this fucking whale a fucking whale! Compared to the old man's harpoon, the harpoon Ishmael hurled was like a needle. But once struck, as though its body was racked by an immense unbearable pain, the pallid whale's maw opened, and the air itself began to vibrate. Bwonk! Oh, look at that creepy eye! This would be a 6 screensaver. Every sinner heard the old man's voice. Every sinner begins rowing with all their might. In desperation, as though death itself was in our pursuit. As though it was our fate, our destiny, to row. We were sucked into an endless abyss. And a rapid vortex pulled us into the maws of the beast, tenebrous as a well under a moonless sky. Honk. Of alarm, there was a deep noise. And like a droplet in sea, we melted into the fathomless dark. Oh, we don't have contact with Virgilius. Alright, dungeon time! Gonna take a swig of ginger ale. Let's do this. Into the dark! Here's my team. Let's do this. Queequeg told me not to leave her alone in the cold, dark lake. That she didn't want the whales and mermaids to tear her apart and devour her when her corpse sinks deep into the waters. I agreed. Yeah. Wanting the sanctity of the body to be respected, knowing all the memories it carries. Are they rendering this as kikig in Korean, I wonder? Built herself a coffin. Built hardily and fastened with ropes. The abject loneliness of the sea. Hi, Kit. Welcome. I'm just entering the dungeon at the end of this chapter of the story. Welcome, welcome. This is the Moby Dick derived story chapter. We finally hear the captain. Ahab's echoing bellows strangle me. Even in death, my mates remain trapped with the captain. Yeah, so the deal with this story is that it is a recontextualization of many pieces of classic literature in this sort of dark cyberpunk megacity, and they are sinners along for the journey with you, Dante, guided by a Virgilius on a journey into the Inferno, evidently this giant city. And this is our girl Ishmael's story chapter. We are inside the whale now, back in the present. Oh fuck, she's here! Or is this just the PTSD? No, she's here. Whoa. Huh. Okay, we are in the dungeon. Alright. Ishmael's level rises to 40, as if she wasn't already. She gains compulsion. Yep, so nothing really different from what I've done before. We are in the guts of the whale. Okay. Onward. Only one path. Let's go, sinners. Boop. Want you. Well, yeah, let's just bring the good crew to see what we're up against. The immediate sensation upon waking up was that it was moist and cold, yet oddly warm in some places. Where are we? Follow the guts deeper. Yeah, how can you always smile at times like this? Whew. We just... Not long ago. Ah, this is what she proposed to us, that we go inside the whale to get the golden bow we are after. I'm sorry to cut you off, Heathcliff. I didn't mean to click. It's hard for me to, I want to deliberately leave the voice acting in out of respect because it's so good, but I'm also a super fast reader. Yeah, your goals just align with the company's. You don't really care. Indigo Elder. Oh, it does. That's right. The golden bow counteracts the whale's spreading white membrane thing. But will we be able to get out again in the end? Once we have the bow stowed away? At least this is in the depths of the whale. It's not like we're in the previous Cantos where we're in the city and somebody can come along and swoop in and steal it from us, right? Right? Ishmael looked at me with expectant eyes as though she knew I had no choice but to agree to this plan. Her eyes were telling me, "You came as far for the golden bow. You're not going to go back empty-handed now, are you?" "6 hours. Yeah, if we don't come back in 6 hours, the forward team will take over for us. I don't think LCA would have any chance. They'll blow the whale up. Okay, so let me get this straight. If we fail to find the golden bow stuck somewhere inside the whale's stomach in 6 hours, you won't hesitate blowing us to smithereens along with the whale? Did I get that right? Thank you for not translating that, Faust. Faust, what do you think of our odds? That's how the odds always are, non-zero, close to nil. We do have a chance. Do you have any other ideas that might get us the golden bow? Hell nah, boss. If we've done it before, we can do it again. Okay, then let's get this done. Back in the whale. New theory. Luckily, we didn't lose any sinners on the way down. All 12 of them made it down here, just as we planned. But... guys, where's the boat? The boat was nowhere to be seen. Okay, time to fight. Sinking. Oh, this is just the sinking guys. Yes, okay. Ka-chunk. Save. Sloth resonance for next round. Oh no, Yisong got hit. And those were blunt attacks, right? This ability? Yeah, he's not good against blunt. I gotta be more careful. Sanity. Yeah, build sanity. And just go all sloth. Okay, cool. Just had to beat those guys. It's not one of those ones where it's a constantly refreshing wave. Spiraling into the whale's guts. Okay. Effective affinities pierce. You've got some pierce. Got blunted slash. Got pierce. Most of these are blunt. Arrow, blunt. Let's just keep the synergy we've got going. We got to find the boat. Merceau found the boat. "400 meters to your right." The boat's busted up. Well, that vessel was designed to last more than three outings. Honglu was pointing at the pitiful sight of an absolutely busted looking pieces of the propeller. A little awkward sentence. Well, to be exact, busted pieces of the propeller and what appeared to once have been our boat's engines. Something comes to a sputtering halt amidst the wreckage. Haven't thought about Mika and Rain in a while. This is a pretty painful sight for us, too. Yeah, unlike at the Lobotomy Corp branch, I can definitely feel that it's somewhere in here. But it's also pretty far away, so I can't tell where it exactly... Great. What's that about turning the clock? Oh. Palletified Limbus Company. Forward team. Okay, what's your deal? Good defense. We gotta purple him. Alright. Yeah, he's dominating. He's safe. Three hit, 4 hit, 3 hit. Yeah, I don't really particularly, yeah, let's use that, care about preserving valuable attacks for the next round. Will that make it? Should do. By the way, viewers, welcome to the absolute chaos that is combat in Limbus Company. Okay. Alright. Just gotta keep clashing. Blue. Yeah, build in sight. Gain Trevor. Very good. Double. You're at a disadvantage there. But he should be staggered by then. It'll be okay. Bonk. Or stab, I should say. Oh wait, I don't have the game audio up. What? There we go. There was no voice acting before. Darn it. Okay. Game. There was so much good voice acting I left out. Oh, fuck. It's okay. Like Ishmael calling the whale a fucking whale. Chat, Dewey says, I sent a TikTok about Limbus combat but didn't want to post it in Discord. I thought it might have been too mean. My feelings would not be insulted on behalf of Limbus Company. This game's rough around the edges. I still love it though. 직접 알겠습니다. 맞는 거야. 다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오. Like, I played Limbus Company on mobile originally, and it just got to the point where I could not even do basic attacks on new units without crashing the game or heating up my my device. It is a tablet, so hot that you could fry an egg on it, so I transferred it. I know that you know, this is I don't know, I think the team is pretty small on this game. Yes. Voice acting. 벗어날 곳이 있기는 할까요? 우리도 곧 저런 꼴이 되는 건 아니야? 먹힌 거잖아, 우리. 지금 당장은 단테 씨의 머리에 있는 황금가지의 덕으로 수감자분들의 백화 현상은 Yes, the golden bough will stop us from being devoured. 하지만 언제까지 지속될 수 있을지는 알 수 없겠죠. 환경이 변해버렸으니까요. Spending too long here could turn us into mermaids just like them. I wasn't sure if I could bring back a sinner that's turned into a mermaid. But where do we even go? I don't have even the slightest idea as to where we might be. 이상하네요. 고래라는 건 뱃속에서도 비가 내리는 걸까요? I was still unsure where to go. So much so that I was starting to feel completely lost when Hong Lu suddenly blurted something about rain. What are you talking about? 아, 방금 제 어깨로 물이 몇 방울 떨어졌거든요.
야, 잠깐만. 우리는 이거한테 먹혔고 곧바로 떨어져서 꼬라박은 곳이 여기였지?
Right.
내가 가끔 당연한 게 헷갈려서 그러는데 보통 음식을 먹으면 제일 먼저 어디에 도착하냐?
그거야 당연히 위장이지. 아까부터 배고프다고 울고 있는 불쌍한 내
위장.
Rochelle
deserves snacks after this. Everyone deserves snacks after this.
히스클리프 씨의 질문에 대한 의도가 파악되었습니다. 위장에선 효율적으로
Are we gonna get pooped out of its butt?
끊임없이 위산이 분비되죠.
Is that how this quest is gonna end, or are we gonna get pooped out the whale's butt?
강한 산이라고 닿는 것들을 분해하는. 아.
Yeah, digestive juices tend to have a pH of 1.
물이 떨어진 위치에 옷이 녹아내렸던 거군요. 따끔하기도 하고요.
Oh. If it's behaving like that, what is this? Nitric hydrofluoric acid? Something really, really aggressive like either of those? Like, what he's describing. Oh, I stared at Hong Lu's shoulder. Something had burrowed a hole there and the surrounding skin was sizzling and melting away. Okay, so not the one that just penetrates. Actually, fun fact about acid burns, as someone who's had an acid burn before, they don't actually burn everything away. Things don't necessarily dissolve or leave a hole. If anything, your wound will become pallid, kind of relevant to what we're talking about here. It will become pale and puffy and disdented and damaged. Focusing.
하나 긍정적인 발견을 보고드리자면 일반적인 생물체의 생체 기관과 어느 정도 비슷한 메커니즘을 띠고 있는 것 같군요.
Everyone, we gotta run. I don't care how many pieces of you there are left, just make sure there's something left for me to bring back. Whew. Okay. Let's go.
본인이 나서지.
Oh, you're different looking. What's up with you? Pallid entwined mermaid. Do not let them give you sinking or they will start healing. Got it, got it. Let's build tremor. Will that be enough? Well, we just gotta win the clashes. Yay, someone's got this.
피어나라. 구하긴 힘들걸요?
차리게. 장부에 따르면 맨정신에 죽여야 하니까.
Is it sloth time? No, let's keep building tremor.
적출할게요.
정신 차리게. 장부에 따르면 맨정신에 죽여야 하니까. 파괴 완료.
다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요.
Only one of them is able to make an attack. Let's see. Do you have enough tremor? Yeah, let's spend the tremor to try and get an AoE attack.
직접 알게 한다.
Yeah, I got all three of them!
다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요.
Sweet.
이걸로 제가 받군.
Okay. Story, and then we go to the next floor. And so we ran, trying to weave our way between the pouring stomach acid, without even knowing where we were supposed to go.
이야, 이거 신기한 광경인걸.
Voice unseen, who are you?
신기라기보단 수상한데요?
너무 크게 감탄을 하시는 바람에 전부 우리를 보게 되었습니다.
Who's there?
당신들 말이야, 말을 하잖아.
인어가 말을 하오.
Mermaids speak?
우리는 인어가 아니야. 이렇게 말 잘하는 인어 본 적이 있어?
이들은 백화 현상이 일부만 진행되었다.
그럼 뭐야? 반인 반어?
시간이 없으니까 간단하게만 말할게. 여기는 10분에 한 번씩
This zone floods with acid every 10 minutes.
사는 너희 몸이 강철로 이루어졌다면 선택을 하는 게 좋을 거야.
We're gonna
우리가
extend a rope.
내린 줄을 잡고 이곳 아니면 여기서 물컹거리는 영양소가 되어서 이놈이랑 한 몸이 될지.
뭐, 우린 너희들이 녹으면 무기만 건져 올라가도 되니까.
몇 명은 이미 조금 녹아버렸군.
Do we even have a choice?
줄 내려! 당장!
Heathcliff demands the rope. Weird fleshy rope.
이 밧줄 느낌이 영 이상한데?
허파에서 뽑아온 모세의
Made of capillary pulled straight from its lungs.
산에도 1시간 이상은 버틸 수 있어.
Oh, it lasts even in the stomach acid.
왜 그런 걸 물어봐서 기분 나빠.
Chat says, I love how the inside of that whale looks like it's bubblegum. Yeah. They're standing on a big chewed up wad of bubblegum that's leaking acid. With Rhodia and her grumblings in tow, we struggled up the bundle of capillary rope. I don't know who you guys are, but thanks.
야, 이번 낚시는 대성공이네. 돌아가면 그마 세 개는 포상으로 받겠는걸?
Is there a society in this whale?
이 째깍거리는 녀석은 더 찾을 것 같은데.
Huh.
낚시? 우리를 낚았다는 말인가?
우린 정기적으로 이곳에 들리거든. 하지만 절반은 인어가 되기 직전에 불쌍한 표류자들이지. 몇 분 후면 바로 우리를 죽이려고 들었어.
Or the first humans they've seen in a
그리고
while. Oh, I
저희가
cut 'em
특별한
off, I'm sorry.
경우였군요.
말도 하고 인어가 되어가고 있지 않은 선원들을 만난 건 아마 처음이야.
So why do you guys come here every once in a while then?
이 시계머리 선원은 계속 째깍거리기만 하네.
Yeah, nobody understands
뭐라고
us.
말이라도 하는 거야. 기계는 아닐 테고. 우리가 이곳에 있을 동안 유행이 많이 바뀌었나 봐. 머리를 의체로 바꿔도 보통 말은 할 수 있지 않나?
그러니까 저자는 사정이 있어서 정상적으로 소통을 못 하고 있는 거야.
그래. 사정이라는 건 각자 있는 거니까.
What are these people's
우리
deals?
선원들도 마찬가지야. 말하는 건
It's hard for them to speak.
언제나 힘겹지.
우리를 만난 걸 다행으로 여기는 게 좋을 거다, 자샤.
우리는 곧 이곳을 나갈 거니까.
They say they're getting out of here. We followed their confident, guiding steps, but there was no way to look at this situation without a bit of suspicion. Where do you think they're taking us? What if they're leading us into a trap?
공격을 하려고 했다면 저희가 절벽에 올라올 때 했을 거예요. 기습에 제일 취약했을 때이니까.
Ishmael's appraisal of the situation is always pretty spot on. Ishmael opened her mouth as though she was about to say something, then stopped herself before turning around. It looked like she hadn't finished processing her thoughts yet.
저 작살 분명 본 적이 있어.
그런데 너희는 어느 배 출신이라고 했지?
그게 림버스 호라고. 아마 잘 모를 거야.
인어도 아니면서 왜 그렇게 어물거리지? 선장의 이름을 대라. 유사 출신이면 대충이나마 알 수 있을지도 모르니까.
Yeah, we're not from U Corp. It's not gonna ring a bell.
우리 선장
I guess that's Chiron. Are they hiding out in the appendix or something? Asks chat. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I don't know, guys. I've never taken the helm. Not sure if I can call myself a captain here.
운전대를 잡는 자라면 나 알고 있어. 카론 군이 선장님이요.
Yep, Captain Chiron. Nope, never heard of him.
역시
Yeah.
처음 들어보는군. 시대가 많이 지났던 모양이야.
He scratched his head. Captain Chiron didn't ring a bell.
당신들 이곳에 갇힌 지 어느 정도가 지났죠?
How long you guys been here?
8달.
8 months.
아니 멍청아 3년이야.
Third year? Oh, they've lost track of time.
4일째였으니까.
모르겠. 맞다. 날짜를 세는 건 관뒀어. 햇빛도 들지 않아서 시간 개념도 없어졌으니까.
그렇군요. 제가 알기론 저런 식으로 작살의 매듭을 묶는 사람은
I only know one person who ties a knot to their harpoon like that.
이거 절박 매듭이라는 거야. 우리
It's
마을에서도
called the Desperate Knot.
노련한 몇 명만 묶을 수 있지.
그럼 이곳에 있다는 거잖아.
So they're here.
나 당신의 이름 알 것
I think
같아.
I know you. Ishmael comes to a sudden stop. So do our guides. Not because of what she said, but because there's a fight. Oh. Another gate, another fight. Whale Guts 2. Okay, I'm going to take a super quick bio break, and I will be back in a jiffy to continue the stream. So, be right back. Okay. I've returned. Whew. Winded from going up and down the stairs. This cold is really doing a number on me. I hope I'll be okay for when they sedate me for my upcoming mouth surgery. Alright, whale guts 2. Fishy boogaloo. Alright. Checkpoint reached. Yes, let's save. Okay. And... are you piercing? You're slashing. And let's just do this.
자, 피쿼드 타운에 온 걸 환영한다.
Pequod Town. Here we are. Welcome to Pequod Town. Yeah, I hope I don't get rescheduled because of that.
선장님, 저희가 왔습니다. 어떤 걸 건져 올렸는지 보세요.
Captain?
역시 자네의 수색 솜씨만큼은 나무랄 데 없이 훌륭하군, 스타버.
Starbuck. More familiar names. Here she is. A wiry old woman approaches us. Her harsh voice tickling our ears.
금화 2개는 자네 것이야. 1개는 이 쌍둥이 소년들에게 넘겨.
Here's one for the twins. How's your economy work down here?
감사합니다, 선장님.
이 피쿼드 타운에 새로운 주민들이 온 건 무척이나 오랜만이군.
주민?
Villagers?
손님이 아니고?
Not guests? We're villagers now?
발을 들인 순간부터 종속되는 게 당연하다 생각하는 사람의 발언이군.
That bodes poorly for us.
역시
I knew it. The bitch is alive.
이 불쌍한 선원들을 보살피며 이 마을을 만들고 머지않아 이들을 이끌고 마지막 항해를 나갈 선장.
Wow, they were spot on with the pricing. Crazy. What? Are you referring to the 2 gold coins?
에이헤브다.
Ahebuda. It's Ahab. Ishmael.
이 순간을 얼마나 원하고 원했는지.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
앞으로도 영영 모르겠지. 알 새도 없이 뒤져버릴 테니까.
Muttering, Ishmael charged at Ahab.
오, 열렬한 환영이군, 이스마엘.
Oh, they said on the last chapter that they'd get 3 gold? Oh, you're right. I didn't even remember that. Not only do they have an economy down here, but the people who participated in it are have a good idea of what the pricing is like. What a way to greet your captain, Ishmael. The captain remained serene, even as Ishmael suddenly charged at her.
이스마엘이라고?
Ishmael.
보니
이해도 모르는 것들이군. 선장님을 공격하다니.
We are thankless bastards indeed.
본때를 보여주겠다.
다시 그 위산에 던져놓겠다.
Time to fight. Okay. Poise fighters. On hit. Okay. Whoa, why is that so hopeless? 44, defending 38. Well, we've got our resources, so let's targets the rearmost unit. And Let's just break the... Let's just crow's eye view it. Yeah. How's your sanity? They have higher sanity than us right now. That's not good.
오장 터뜨려주지.
Come on, 이상.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Stab. And it was okay damage. Oh, sorry, had to mute myself. Had a bit of a coughing fit there. Okay. Okay. Why are you so bad right now, Yisan? Just avoid it. What's gonna happen if that hits? Nah, it's fine. I think he successfully evaded there. Yes, they are staggered. Stagger him. Yeah, chat says, yeah, this Pequod town part is really annoying. They roll a decent amount, so they aren't weak in comparison to the rest of the Canto's enemies. Yeah, I've been kind of autopiloting it with the, you know, the guys that do all the blunt damage, both the mermaid and the, middle chumps. Alright, we can get through it, though. This group's got good synergy in the, support passives. Really give us some longevity. Okay, where was I? Like, we're really not that bad. I think swap out for a Ryoshu or do a Pursuance from Merceau and we might be good for a while. Okay, looks like it's a sloth round. They're evading. Even if they evade, we'll be okay. Scott, you so hopeless. Himself, what's that versus? Attacking, defending. I'm gonna chance it anyway. Dawn will be okay even if it gets turned on her.
깨달았나? 깨달았나?
Also, it's nice to see a new face around here. Thank you for joining us, Authentic. Usually it's just me and my Discord buds. And my D&D buds. Okay, I do not care. Okay, actually, wait, I can get a resource out of this. What am I low in? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Here we go.
정출할게요. 다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Okay, next.次기와
잠수 준비 끝.
Okay, another one of these. If they're going to start getting buffed... Oh, your sanity is good. Heal more sanity on self if this works. Yeah. I'm gonna get a little risky. Actually. This could be better optimized, but... it's good enough.
직접 알게 함이라.
Oh, come on, Ishmael. Oh, come on, Ishmael. Come on, Ishmael. Come on, Ishmael. Yeah. Yeah, go girl. Yeah.
그려졌구려.
Oh. That was a crit against Dawn. Whoa. I see what you're saying about these guys' roles. Okay, with no reinforcement from anyone else? Isn't your counterattack? Yeah, let's defense that. And I don't care. Just sloth. Just sloth it out. Just sloth it out. Not gonna worry about actual values. I think we'll be okay. Oh! Oh, she almost... Oh, you're staggered. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Hopeless. Hopeless. I don't know, let's do another rhyme shank. Just try and get multiple guys. Oh my gosh, your rolls. Oh, yep, did that eat all the resource? Just thinking of popping a pursuance. Yeah, you'll need a gloom. Nobody's attacking Ishmael. We can make it till next round on that.
그래도 언제나 추월할 수는 없으니까.
Okay. Okay. Are you able to... This is a good turn to do it too. Okay. They're struggling. Let's look at the actual numbers there. I think you can turn it around on the defense. Not happening. Favored. How's your tremor count? Not good enough to justify using it, but let's get that resonance. And Rojia's okay. Yes, staggered, yeah.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
Alright. Ishmael's doing a little better. Cool. Okay, something big approaches. A boss fight, perhaps. Do I want to swap out anyone? Nah.
잠수 준비 끝. 변변찮은 선원들만 남았나 봐.
Not a lot of good men left, Ahab. Exclamation point. Ishmael quickly leapt to the side, evading a harpoon that struck the spot she was just standing on.
또 누가?
내 배 선원들은 누구보다 충성스럽지.
Sorry, just appreciating her design for a second there.
세상에서 가장 훌륭한 작살잡이다.
harpooneering!
그러니까 이곳에서 나를 공격한다는 건 그저 자살 행위 아니겠나?
Whoa. Who? A sailor wearing an odd-looking mask joined the fray.
젠장, 저 작살 크기 좀 봐.
제대로 꿰뚫는다면 추스를 만한 뼈도 없겠군. 저자.
That one's a real warrior. Mad woman.
아니 그딴 말 하면서 웃지 좀 말라고. 소름 끼치네.
We hadn't heard from Yoshu in a while. Oh, single battle. Okay. What are you about? Prey mark. That's... I'm gonna guess this person summons other enemies. Okay, that's so creepy. Okay, let's see. How do we... Okay, this is like an abnormality battle. We gotta... Starting punch. We cannot let him do that. Can we clash directly? Favored. But yeah, but you got no reinforcement. What's your sanity? What's your sanity? If you lose 20 sanity. Nah, let's do it. Harpooning. Inflict bleed. Offense down and bind. Okay. At least we don't have to worry about defense and offsetting stuff like in the Ricardo fight. Can you do it? It's gonna hit before dawn, but we'll see if he can do it. Just hit. Let's do pride. Pride time. What's the most dangerous thing you've got going on? We cannot let you hit Isang with that. Gotta pay attention to how he responds to the slashing here. Normal damage. Normal. Oh, purple is fatal, or was that the bludgeoning? Looks like we got a bludgeon. Oh, you summoned enemies. And Roja is aggroed. Okay, all counterattack. All counterattacking. We're gonna get a hella poise for that. Cannot let that happen. Okay, kind of like that. Offset. That. Set a waste. Just gotta take care of these mofos. Rid of you. Who are you attacking? Roja. How will you fare against them? Just reinforce. Alright, that should get rid of the major buff thing he's doing, right? If I'm understanding right. When he sung, yeah. Yeah! Am I just doing okay, or are these slightly debuffed versions of the normal villagers? I wonder aloud.
무지하니까
Finish him! Oh, they're just retreating, eh? That's a really weighty attack. Does not consume poise. Ooh, we should have done more to mitigate that poise. Plus 3 damage on it. Okay. Okay. That's not gonna... But we can hit you on that first, right? If we can tremor you. Can I beat you with Screw Loose Wallop? Yeah. Let's target everything else on that. You can... Erodia can take that hit. Maybe you can protect her. Do you have the tremor to make that useful? Yeah, let's AoE everybody if we can. And... Alright, let's see how that goes.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Wait, I don't think I triggered the AoE thing. Whatever. Oh! Are you staggered? So close to getting him to stagger! Yes! Please, do it! Merceau! Yeah! Yeah! Alright. Pallid Panic. What is this? What is Pallid Panic? Games Bind. SP loss efficiency. Low morale effect. Every coin this unit flips lands on tails. Interesting. Just harpooning and countering against Ish. Let's beef her up then. Can you offset that? Can Ishmael take the hits? We gotta evade. Just targeting. Piercing harpoon. Offense down. We just gotta keep hitting hard. Let's see, do I want to invest another? Here we go. Let's just do it. I didn't deal with the counters right, but that's okay. Oop. She's getting beat up. She'll be okay. She won't. Oh, fuck. Does Ishmael still have a... That's pretty bad. Well. Counter, offset, counter, offset. Really used up our resources here, but we can just ignore the villagers. If they're all targeting Ishmael, we'll be okay.
깨달았나?
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Oh, that was awful. Bye, Ishi. Sorry. Now it's Roja's turn. We can just do this. We can just act before the enemies. Let's finish this. What's your tremor? We don't have enough tremor. Let's just use the stronger one.
순서에 따라 대상을 제거합니다.
Battle over, yeah.
강해, 너희.
Woman? Oh, if only Elkantar was here. Literally just sent her a message, you're missing Muscle Woman.
그리고 아니야, 뱃사람.
왜 말 띄엄띄엄 거슬리는군. 단축할 것도 아니라면 그저 지루한 시간 누리기일 뿐이다.
Ooh, Yoshu hates time wasters. Ishmael's mace nicked the harpooner's mask. She came dangerously close to smashing their skull.
순순히 비켰어야지. 당신 머리통이 날아가게 생겼잖아.
그리고 너는 맞아, 뱃사람.
그래. 우린 같은 뱃사람이니까. 기케그!
Queequeg! In a sudden, explosive burst of energy, Ishmael bolted forth like a cannonball towards Queequeg before holding her in a tight embrace.
와우, 방금까지 머리통을 어쩌고 하지 않았어?
Chat, you're missing Muscle Woman. Yes, thank you for laughing at my jokes.
벗을 만난다는 건 그런 것 아니겠소? 그렇게라도 안아버리지 않으면 금방이라도 어딘가로 날아갈 것 같지?
머리색 못 잊어. 이름 알아.
You're probably the most, now that I look at her with the mask off, she's probably the most palidified person we've seen so far in this town.
하지만 안 되는 행동이야. 선장에게 공격.
왜 나는
공격도 하면 나도 공격해. 그땐 죽어. 죽이거나 둘 중에 하나는.
This breaks my heart.
자, 어쩔 건가?
But she's alive?
너그러운 마음씨로 너희들을 구조했고 내 마을에
Everyone's
초대까지
girls.
해주었지만 너희는 그 은혜를 개박살내고 나를 공격하려고 했지. 만약 일반적인 항해였다면 그대로 줄에 매달아 호수에 던져 넣고 배 밑바닥을 훑게 만들었을 텐데.
There were at least 40 people living in Pequod Town, and that was a conservative estimate. From their vicious glares, I could tell that every single one of them was a fiercely loyal follower of Ahab. Here we were in this unfamiliar environment, trapped and lost. Things aren't looking so good. A single word from Ahab and they'll all be upon us. If we were to retreat, behind us the river of stomach acid. Ahead of us is an unknown territory.
너무 그렇게 겁먹은 표정으로 보지 말도록. 다행이지. 왜냐하면 나는 너그러운 마음씨를 지닌 선장이니까.
I am nothing if not merciful.
넘어가 주지.
I shall forgive your transgressions this far.
나는 너희에게 물어볼 것이 있고 너희 또한 마찬가지겠지.
I have questions I would like to ask you, and I am certain that you have a few for me as well.
그러니 나와 대화를 나누려는 용의가 있다면
Into the captain's quarters we go, I guess.
어디까지나 평화롭게.
In peace, mind you. Muscles! Hey, I have successfully summoned the Elkantar Rostorg with offering of muscular girlfriend. Aw, you missed it. I'm sure you'll see more of her in a minute. Ahab casually turned around and marched into one of the buildings. She carried herself with utmost confidence. We're in the belly of the white whale right now. It was almost like she knew that we would follow, that we had no choice but to follow.
야, 저 뒤에 있던 놈들 방금까지 눈을 보라리다가 아무 일도 없었다는 듯이 사라져버렸는데?
선장,
Here she is!
용서했어.
She's all palletified
다들
by the whale, but
용서해. 나도.
we just finished a boss battle against her. A mid-boss, I suppose.
방금까지 죽자 살자 덤벼든 놈을 두고 저런 식으로 등을 돌리는가?
Cocky Captain Ahab.
그래, 자신이 있다는 거겠지. 얼마든지 기습을 당해도 우리들을 막아낼 선원들이 있다는 것. 그리고 우리가
Yeah,
저자를
she knows the
공격해서
villagers could swarm us
손실이 많다는 것.
with just a single command.
방금 조형된 그 상황 하나만으로 자신이 절대적인 존재라는 걸 공표한 셈이군.
You missed Ishmael knocking off her mask and then immediately going, "Oh my god!" and running up and embracing her. It was sad and cute. She's made it clear as day that, at least while we're here, she has absolute control of the situation.
평화롭게 대화라니 가당치도 않아.
Yeah, Ishmael's feeling a lot of emotions. It's not like we have a way out of here. Ishmael's gaze followed Queequeg, who walked wordlessly behind the captain.
들어가죠.
Let's go.
저 개자식이 어떤 말을 짓거릴지 들어보자고요.
Let's listen to what the bastard's got to say.
어디로도 도망은 못 칠 테니까.
There's nowhere to run after all.
저 새끼는
For her or for us. Are we gonna get to see flashbacks of them before all this? Oh, they want us to use gloom. They're incentivizing gloom. Whew. Captain's quarters. More story time.
그런데 저 게시판에 적혀 있는 건 뭐야?
선원마다 배당되는 금화야.
Oh, they're aggressively tracking the economy here.
쓸만한 재료들을 건져 올리거나 인어들을 사냥하는 데 성공하면 받을 수
By making
있지.
yourself useful to the community.
금화는 누가 주는 거지?
그거야.
Captain's paying us.
당연히
Where's
선장님이지.
the money come
굴의
from?
뱃속에서 경제 활동이라도 있다는
Are you
것인가?
saying that there is economic activity within the whale's stomach?
이곳에서는 그 말을
Oh,
얻었어.
chat says spoilers. It looks like flashbacks are in the pipeline. Yeah, I know they're guaranteed to be flashbacks. If we're pursuing a golden bough, then Ishmael's probably gonna resonate with it, and we're gonna get to see exactly what happened on that fateful day, in even more detail, even more excruciating detail. What need of gold coins could you have in here, let alone the means of procuring them?
말했잖아. 우리는 곧 밖에 나간다니까.
Be out of here in just a little bit? I don't know.
그리고 나는 벌써 63개의 금화를
I'll get
받을 수
paid
있어.
63 gold coins. I think Captain Ahab is stringing you all along. I mean, you obviously have reduced cognitive abilities. Well, maybe just your speech. Y'all are desperate and she's taking advantage of you.
이 정도라면 도시로 나가서 쓸만한 배를 살 수 있을지도 모르지. 그 사이에 물가가 변한 게
It's almost
아니라.
heartbreaking.
아이봐. 혹시 청새치 항구선을 들린 거라면 말해줘. 가오리 철판 해물집은 아직 건재한가?
Flat top grills, gotta be like teppanyaki.
오, 맛있어 보이는 이름인걸? 위치가 어딘데?
Rhodia's always got her mind on dinner. Me too. It's like Ahab's giving out gold coins to her crew for their labor. The promise of a reward for services rendered. I'm sure that's a strong motivator. Thank you so much! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My housemate just dropped off a sandwich. Gonna shower, says Elk in chat. No problem. I'm gonna be in this dungeon for a while. Alright, the promise of a reward for services rendered. I'm sure that's a strong motivator.
이스마엘.
Ishmael.
아까는 정말 놀랐어.
I have a banh mi
너를
sandwich.
이곳에서 만날 거라고는 생각도 못해서 말이야. 밖에 나가면 술통 내기라도 하는 건 어때?
Wants to go drinking after this.
예전처럼 말이야. 그래. 다른 선원들이랑
Oh, and the cat has descended upon me.
나눴어?
Gonna mute myself for a second while I work with this stuff.
그리고 또 머리는 왜 또 그렇게 길게 기른 거야? 거치적거린다더니.
질문이 많네요. 다들 저랑 이야기도 나누고 싶어 하지 않던데요. 적개심이 가득한 표정이던데.
Really quick, while I'm working on this sandwich, I'm stopping for a second. This background music seems to keep hitting on, like, the chord progression of In Hell We Live Lament, you know, the main theme of the story. Muting myself again.
이곳에선 다른 배에서 온 주민들도 간간히 있었지만 모두 하루를 채 못 넘겼어. 여태까지 버틴 건 우리 말곤 없지. 선장님이 해결책을 알려주셨거든.
Oh, how they're able to survive?
해결책?
몸과 머릿속이 하얗게 되지 않을 수 있는 유일한 방법.
What is it?
보다시피 선장님만 아니었다면 우리는 이곳에서 인어로, 그러니까 선장님을 적대하는 자는 공동의 적이 되는 거야. 선장님과 뜻을 같이 하지 않는 것은 우리 모두를 죽이는 거랑 다를 바 없으니까.
이런 사람이었나요? 스타벅.
You've changed, Starbuck.
꽤 선장에게 반목하던 모습으로 기억하고 있었는데.
그래?
애초부터 선원들을 죽을 운명으로 이끌고 간 게 누군데.
Yeah, don't forget who got you here. Ishmael coldly walks past Starbuck before entering the office. I thought he was an old mate of yours.
스타벅, 피쿼드 호의 1등 항해사.
Starbuck, first mate of the Pequod.
모두에게 좋은 사람이 되고 싶어 했죠.
He wanted to be a good person to
선장과
everyone.
가장 가까운 선원이었고요.
He was the closest of the crew to the captain's ear.
가까운 만큼 의견 다툼도 많았지만 뭐
Which meant
상관없었죠.
that they also squabbled pretty often, but it didn't matter in the end.
에이헤브는 평등하다고 말할 정도로 모두에게
Ahab was
관심이
equally
없었어요.
indifferent to everyone anyway.
누추한 자리를 내주는 건 이해를 해주도록. 럼주라도 있으면 금상첨화였을 테지. 하지만 아무리 기다려도 술병만큼은 흘러들어오지 않아.
I really can't read her. I can't tell if she's full on like sociopathic social engineering or just a narcissist. Just a single track mind narcissist.
협상은 제가 주도해 보도록 하겠습니다, 관리자님. 이스마엘, 저자는 이성적인 판단이 힘들 것 같고.
I agree. Ishmael should not be the one negotiating.
소리만 들리니. 에이헤브 선장이랬나? 우리는
감히 맞춰볼까? 너희는 이 창백한 고래로부터 삼켜진 무언가를 찾으러 자진해서 들어왔군. 그렇다는 건 너희 역시도 인어가 될 수 있지 않는 다른 방법을 찾을 거다.
Yes, very astutely observed.
뭐 여기까지 온 이상 굳이 숨길 필요는 없겠지.
우리는 어떤 물건을 찾고 있어. 어떻게 생겼냐면 말이오.
What incredible restraint Dawn is. Wow, I'm impressed, Dawn, by your ability to not immediately blow it. Don Quixote started explaining, looking around excitedly as though she expected the captain to suddenly produce the golden bow from her pockets.
아니 잠깐 그렇게 함부로 알려줘도 되는 거야? 좀 더 상의한 후에.
알고 있다. 황금색으로 빛나는 막대기 같은 것을 찾고 있겠지. 내가 틀렸나?
뭐?
난 그게 어디에 있는지 알고 있다.
I know where to find it.
심지어 너희를 그곳으로 데려다 줄 수도 있지.
허풍뿐인 말일 수도 있겠지.
맞아요. 어쩌면 저희끼리 이야기한 걸 엿들었을 수도 있고요.
내가 보았다는 증거를 말해주지. 그 가지에서 멀리서부터 황금빛을 발산한다. 눈부시면서도 눈을 멀지 않게 할 정도로 따뜻한 느낌이지.
황금 가지를 알고 있다는 것은 사실인 듯하군요.
Yeah, she described it to a T.
관련되지 않은 사람이 알 수 있는 정보의 한계를 넘었습니다.
그래 보아야. 위치는 가르쳐주지 않을 심산이겠지만
내가 왜 숨길 거로 생각하지? 난 감출 게 아무것도 없어.
Ahab slammed the desk and leaned aggressively towards us. She wore a knowing grin, as though she knew exactly what we wanted and what we were about to say to get it.
우리 확실하게 하지. 오히려 감추려고 하는 건 자네들이지 않나? 그 막대의 이름이 황금가지라고 했던가. 그렇다면
We gotta get to the center of the whale.
황금가지라는 건 이 빌어먹을 고래의 가장 중심에 있다.
중심이라?
포동 소리가 들리는 곳. 이것이 살아 움직이게 만드는 근원.
The heart?
심장. 악을
Yes.
뿜어내는 지독한 심장. 하지만 다행으로 여기시게. 마침 우리 피쿼드호의 목적지 또한 같으며 고래를 잡으러 떠나는 출항까지 얼마 남지 않은 상태.
That's how they see their way out of here.
심장을 터뜨리는 것만이 이곳을 나갈 수 있는 유일한 방법이기 때문이거든.
신기하네요. 우연의 일치일까요?
어떤 점이 신기한 거죠?
심장까지 가려고 많은 시간 준비하셨을 텐데 저희가 마침 딱 왔다는 게요.
Yeah, it is interesting that we just happened to arrive.
운명이란 때로 그런 것 아니겠나. 나의 운명은 내가 이 창백한 고래의
threads of
심장을
fate
꿰뚫게
itself
하기 위해 움직이고
Is
있다고
weaved so that
했어.
I, Ahab, shall be the one to pierce the heart of the pallid whale.
나는 이곳에서 너희들의 이빨을 다 합쳐도 모자랄 만큼 수많은 항해를 시도했으니 곳곳을 돌아다녔고 남김없이 기억하고 있다. 또한 나는 호수에서 이것의 가죽을 뚫어내기 위해 해보지 않은 시도가 없었지.
Oh, so you failed so far.
미리 수고를 덜어주자면 세상의 모든 무기들을 쑤셔 박아도 이것의 가죽은 알사의 요새와 같아서 세상 그 어떤 것보다 단단하고 질길 거다.
언제나 박아 넣었어. 내 작살. 상처는 냈지만 뚫을 수 없어.
뭐 믿지 못하겠다면 너희들이 들고 있는 그 무기들로 시도를 해봐도 좋겠지.
흠집조차도 나지 않았긴 했소만. 저자의 말이 정말이라면 쪽비 노인이나 LCA 팀의 시도가 다 소용이 없어진다는 거잖아. 시간이 지나도 구하러 올 수 없다는 거고.
우리는 누구보다 알고 있다. 아무도 구하러 오지 않는 이곳을 제정신으로 버티기란 힘들어. 불쌍한 우리 선원들을 보아라. 흰색의 점막이 금방이라도 온몸을 덮을 것 같지만 필사적으로 버티고 있는 저들의 모습을.
없어. 여기 아무것도, 어떤 것도.
위장에서 흘러들어오는 배 파편들을 건져내며 퀴케그가 사냥해온 인어들의 시체를 질겅이며 견디는 게 전부지.
They're eating the mermaids.
부드러워. 지느러미.
대체 어떻게 견디는 거야?
단 하나. 선장님의 말만 따르면 언젠가 이곳을
Faith.
나갈 거라는 믿음.
The faith that as long as we follow our captain, she'll eventually lead us out of here.
우린 그걸로
That's the hope we hold on to.
그러니 이것은 제안이다.
Now give my offer a listen.
이 선원들을 모두 구출할 의무가 있는 나, 피코드호의 선장이자 피코드 타운의 대장 에이헤브가 너희에게 하는 제안. 나는 이놈의 심장을 터뜨릴 거다. 아주 오랫동안 준비를 해왔고 이제는 실행만 남은 상태지. 우리의 목적은 같지만 전리품은 다르다. 내 계획을 도와준다면 너희는 황금가지를 챙길 것이고 우리는 이 고래를 잡고 바깥으로 나가게 되겠지.
Help them escape, we get the bow. Okay.
잠시 이야기를 나누겠다.
얼마든지.
Ahab nodded with a generous smile. We huddled in one corner of the office to discuss this.
이곳까지 타고 왔던 배는 복구가 불가능하다. 그리고 이곳을 나가기 위해서는 다시 배가 필요하다. 더불어 내부를 조사하기 위해서는 저 체계 위를 돌아다녀야 한다. 배는 그때도 필요할 것이다.
여차하면 저자들의 배를 강탈하는 것도.
그렇게 다 들리게 말하시면 어떡해요?
우리 배 복잡해. 조작법.
Are you riding around in like a junk ship?
운전은 오로지 할 수 있어. 이곳 선원들만이.
결국 들렸잖아요.
뗏목부터 시작하려면 시간은 어느 정도 걸리지?
아무 재료도 없는 상태에서 산성에게도 견딜 수 있을 재질로 제작하려면 예상 시간은 남아.
No, let's not even think about that.
그러죠.
We have 6 hours until LCA attempts to blow this place up anyway.
제안이라 예상한 만큼 개소리네요. 저자는 언제나 같아요. 그럴듯한 개소리로 사람을 죽음까지 몰고 가죠.
She's not changed one bit. Driving people to their deaths with bullshit that, at a glance, seems plausible.
이번에도 다를 바 없어요.
Nothing's changed.
저도 뭔가 꺼림칙한 사람이라는 생각이 들어요. 우리끼리 할 방법은
혓바닥이 길수록 조심해야 해.
저 사람들은 심장을 터뜨리고 나가기 위해서 많은 시간을 쏟아부은 것 같은데 우리가 당장 해결할 수 있는 걸까요? 저희가 언제까지 버틸 수 있을지도 잘 모르겠어요.
그래, 저 선장만큼이나 이곳을 곳곳이 잘 알고 있는 자는 없어 보였지.
We can't refuse her help, I guess.
우리가 인화가 되어서 서로를 죽이려 하거나 이곳에 영원히 갇히거나 둘 중에 하나가 되는 거야?
붉은 시선께서 우리를 버릴 리가 없어.
이럴 때 의견 정하는 방법은 간단해. 배틀 로얄이다.
Excuse me. The sinners are all expressing their opinions, which are all very diametrically opposed to one another, with little hope of meeting somewhere in the middle. And I was unnerved by how easily Ahab managed to see right through us. Man, when are we gonna get to fighting? Very story heavy this time.
하하, 너희끼리도 쉽사리 결정을 못 내리고 있나 보군. 당연하지. 조금만 생각을 해본다면 내가 내세우는 조건은 전부 너희에게 절박할 정도로 필요하고 맞아떨어진다는 걸 알 수 있으니까. 하지만 바로 그런 기가 막힌 우연적인 기회들을 운명이라고 하는 거다. 운명이 다가왔을 때 쥐어잡는 것부터 배워야겠군. 여기 뱃사람들은 모두 그걸 알고 있지.
Sinclair shuddered a little. A lot has happened. Various moments of past coincidences must have passed before every sinner's eyes. When we were almost sandwiched between two ships. When we encountered those floating mermaids on a deserted ship. When we fought a whale and its byproducts that came with the waves.
모두 들여다보는 듯한 말꼬락서니는 달라질 기미가 보이지 않네. 당신. 함부로 착각하지 마. 당신과 함께 움직일 생각은 전혀 없으니까.
Ishmael refuses to align herself with Captain Ahab.
질근질근 씹어먹고 싶은 심정이야.
정말 훌륭한 표정으로 뱃사람다운 말을 내뱉을 수 있게 되었군, 이스마엘.
당신이 내 이름을 기억해 줄 줄 몰랐는데.
어떻게 모를 수 있겠나. 내가 이 고래에게 삼켜지기 직전 넌 난파된 뱃조각 틈바구니에서 내 이름을 목청껏 불렀지. 어제처럼 생생하게 들려오는군. 그때 나는 네 눈을 보았고 찰나였을지라도 네 마음속 모든 것을 알아낼 수 있었지. 네가 그토록 원하는 게 무엇인지를.
Ahab strode towards Ishmael. Ishmael stood her ground. She glared at the old woman with bloodshot eyes.
그러니 네가 원하는 걸.
A fight? Her voice was low yet personal, honest.
또 무슨 헛소리를 늘어놓을지. 내가 바라는 건
Because what I want.
심장이지.
Yeah. Ahab's her white whale.
있잖아, 이스마엘. 나는 네 인생 최대의 소원이 탄생하는 모습을 제일 처음, 유일하게 목도한 사람이야. 그때 네 안에서 깨어난 단 한 가지의 집념이 악에 바친 시선과 고함으로 사정없이 나를 찌르고 있었거든. 아마 너는 그 생각만으로 버티며 이곳까지 온 거겠지?
You fucking manipulator.
찾겠다는 황금가지. 넌 그런 것 따위 안중에도 없지. 그렇고 말고.
Or someone who just intuitively knows what people want. I don't know.
나의 심장이 황금가지요. 보물 상자이자 금화일 테. 나는 알았지. 너는 여전히 훌륭한 뱃사람의 작살잡이라는 걸. 나와 눈을 처음 마주칠 때부터 열렬한 원한이 담긴 시선으로 나를 찔러댔잖아.
You've been stabbing me over and over
피하는 일 없이.
again in your head, and not once have you averted your eyes.
역시 너는 작살잡이에 가장 어울려. 내가 고래였다면 나서서 내게 심장을 바쳤을 거다.
심장을.
You'll give me your heart?
그 말이 허풍이 아니라는 건 네가 더 잘 알겠지, 이스마엘. 너는 내 뭉쳐.
No, you don't lie, but you give some awful lofty promises. You're trying to get out of here. I don't believe for a second you're gonna just.
터뜨려 주게만 한다면. 그렇다면 나는 내게 기꺼이 내 목숨을 내놓겠다.
No, I don't believe her at all.
어떤 식으로 죽이든 방법은 상관없어. 그대로 받아들여 주지.
Huh. Ahab snatches Ishmael's harpoon and brings it close to her throat.
자, 지금이라도
No!
끊어내고 싶지 않나?
Do you not wish to tear open my arteries?
내가 목적을 달성한다면
Allow me to make this task even easier for you.
잘 보이고 튀어나올 수 있도록 목도 친절히 꺾어줄 수 있어.
Shall I turn my neck so that my veins are plain to see? All of this is yours, as long as I can achieve my goal. What do you gain from this? Releasing all the others? If you don't get to live?
날카롭게 다듬어진 작살.
Oh, what a keen harpoon you've whetted.
고통스럽게 나를 죽이는 생각을 하며 매일 밤을 갈았겠지. 그것이 사명이자 운명처럼 느껴왔을 거다. 마치 나처럼.
Do you just crave this fate and dramatic conclusions?
내가 누구보다 너를 잘 이해하지.
No one on this earth understands you better than I do, Ishmael.
증오스러운 나날을.
그래. 지금 당장이라도 너를 찢어 죽이는 걸 간신히 참고.
Yeah, you're right. I'm barely holding myself back from tearing into your arteries.
하지만
Yet you do not act.
너는 너무 잘 알거든. 시퍼런 날이든 작살이 목에 나 있는 솜.
Because even now, as the tip of your razor-sharp harpoon tickles the fuzz on my neck, you know the truth so well.
날 죽이기엔
That you are still too weak to kill me. Also, circumstances are kind of forcing our hands right now.
불쌍하고
Oh, pitiful.
영혼까지 하지. 제 주제를 너무 잘 알잖아.
Excuse me, doing this voice is putting some stress on my throat and lungs. And that cleverness serves you well. Foolish sailor would not have accepted this very generous offer of mine. I know I'm talking over her, but also kudos to the original Korean voice actress for Ahab right here.
창백한 고래를 죽이기만 한다면 내 손으로 끝을 낼 수 있다면.
As long as you get the honor of killing the pallid whale. Yeah, that's what it is, I guess. And then Ishmael kills you, it's whales all the way down. My heart is yours to harpoon, Ishmael.
나의 모든 것은 그때 완성.
I'll be made complete at that very moment. What happens afterward? I could not care less. Ishmael laughed and laughed. She did not fight back with her biting tongue, nor did she sharply and rationally criticize the captain's words as she did ours. She laughed and laughed and laughed, glaring straight into Ahab's eyes.
좋아, 좋은 눈이야. 네 대답이 벌써 보여. 머릿속에는 이미 들렸지.
그래.
She accepts.
당신의 마지막 항해를
Enjoy your last voyage, Ahab.
그리고 모든 걸 바쳐서 심장이 터질 때까지 살아남아. 그렇게
I'll happily destroy you the moment you are made
마음으로
complete.
쳐 죽여줄 테니.
I imagine, like, all the villagers are piled outside the door listening to this, like, mad cackling. I'm imagining, like, all 40 of them with an ear to the door.
실망시키지 않는다, 이스마엘. 꿰뚫을 보람이 있는 용암 고래보다 뜨거운 피를 토해내며 펄떡이는 심장이 되어주지.
I don't know what I was expecting from this part of the story, but not for it to be not this. A sense of overwhelming dread emanated from the pair's mad laughter. Neither I nor the other sinners dared to intrude upon the vortex of madness. Their laughters were very much alike, to the point where I wasn't sure which belonged to Ishmael and which belonged to Ahab. What I was thinking then, I'm not really sure. It wasn't like we had any other choice, but Maybe I was hoping that Ishmael would refuse the offer.
심장에 가는 항해에 동참하기로
A hard
했다면서.
change of scene there.
든든하네. 이렇게 흰 부분 없이 팔팔한 사람들이 같이 해준다니. 그러고 보니
How are you all
너희는
so okay?
어떻게 멀쩡한 거야? 어떻게 이 창백한
How come,
고래의
yeah.
영향을 하나도
Getting
받지
suspicious of
않을
us.
수 있지?
Curious, Starbuck asked. Yeah, now you need to put a mouth on Don Quixote's... You need to put a mouth on Don Quixote's mouth? No, you need to put a hand on Don Quixote's mouth. I would put a mouth on Don Quixote's mouth.
그런 사정이 있어. 운이 좋았달까?
Gregor cut in and blocked Don Quixote's mouth. Yeah. Alright, I'm guessing now the real dungeon begins. More story! Captain's Quarters 3.
심장까지 도달하기 위해서는 꼭 완수해야만 하는 일들이 있다.
There are tasks that must be completed if we are to reach the heart.
그리고
Two ships, two routes. They must go their separate ways to reach the heart. Do we have to divide the party?
최장을 지나갈
The
것이다.
Piquad will make its way through the pancreas.
질문.
Question.
해라.
Shoot.
췌장을 왜 너희가 지나가지?
Why are you going through the pancreas?
췌장은 까마득히 넓으며 산성액이
The
거세다.
whale's pancreas is vast and filled with treacherous acid.
그것이 나오는지 누구보다 잘 알아야 하지. 그래서 이곳을 하나도 모르는 어리바리한 너희보다는 여기서 구를 대로 구른 놈들이 적합하다.
They've taken the people who are familiar with this territory through the pancreas. Starbuck shrugged next to the captain.
또한 췌장은 인어들이 제일 많이 서식하는 구역.
Heavily populated by
평생을
mermaids.
인어와 고래를 잡는 데 썼던
I get the feeling
우리
we're going to be
선원들은
forced through the pancreas as well.
유리한 알지. 그렇다고 특별히 까다롭게 강한 인어가 있는 것은 아니지만 수로 밀어붙이는 게 적합하다. 우리는 췌장의 끝에서 그곳에 있는
You'll
가장
have to open
두꺼운
the largest
정맥을
vein.
잘라낼 것이다. 그럼 심장에서부터 피를
Then in
보충하기
through the
위해
left atrium.
왼쪽 좌심방이 열린다.
우리가 가야 할 곳은 그럼
What about us then?
이쪽 폐로 연결된 심장의 우심방.
The right atrium, through the
이곳은 길이
lungs.
좁아서 작은 배로도
So the
충분하다.
incoming supply. It's a narrow path, so a smaller vessel in this blood vessel will serve you well.
무엇보다 너희를 보내려는 길에 고래도 인어가 아닌 다른 것들이
Neither
흘러들어와.
whale nor mermaid, other
수는
things
적어
lay there
보였지만
in the circulatory
쉽지 않은
system.
싸움이 될지도 모르니까.
A few tough
너희 같은
enemies.
소수의 인원은 대규모 전투보다 그런 까다로운 놈들을 상대하는 게 적격으로 보였다.
Yeah, she's right. If we're focusing on powerful enemies together, we might make it.
너희가 없었다면 스타벅과 퀵해그를 포함한 정의 인원을 10명은 보내야 했겠지. 정의 선원이 한쪽으로 치중된 항해는 실패율을 올린다. 여간 골치 아프지 않을 수 없었어. 하지만 운명적으로 나타나주니 이제 와서 이렇게 모든
Oh, checking
병맛이
chat.
떨어지는
Checking chat. I'm Majuma. Thank you for thank you for stopping in.
못되는지.
Yeah, and there will be the VOD after this. I'm gonna be playing at least another solid hour. Thank you for tuning in. Destiny is one fickle thing, is it not?
에이헤브 씨가 말한 다른 곳이라면 로보토미 지부를 삼키면서 같이 삼켜졌을
Oh!
환생체일 가능성이 높군요.
Oh, those enemies are the abnormalities from the lobotomy corp branch that got enveloped by the whale.
짐작 가는 게 있나 보군. 역시 너희를 마주한 건
Indeed, our encounter was ordained by fate.
운명. 너희가 그곳의 괴물들을 죽이고 마찬가지로 동맥을 자르면 우심방이 열린다. 그러면 우리는
Alright, we're going through the bloodstream.
만나는 이 심장에서
We'll meet
합류하는
at the heart.
그런 다음에는 내가 들어가서 그 안에 있는 심장의 핵, 즉 심장의 심장을 터뜨리는 거다.
심장 안에 심장이 또 있다는 것이요?
A heart within a heart.
이렇게 큼지막한 것과 싸운 적은 없나 보군. 이렇게나 큰 놈이면 심장을 뛰게 하는 심장이 있는 건 당연한 거다.
It is obvious that such a colossal creature would have a heart that fuels its heart. Okay, Captain. Is that supposed to be obvious? Asks Dante.
아기 맥동하는 그 심장을 터뜨리고 나서야 비로소 볼 수 있으리라. 바깥쪽에서부터 새어나오는 자유로운 태양빛을. 그러고 나서는 내게 꽂아라.
And you'll impale me with the final harpoon to the end of my breath once and for all.
이곳의 지리를 파악하지 못했지만 작전의 체계를 생각해 보았을 때 합리적이라고는 판단됩니다, 관리자님.
Yeah. Seems like a solid plan. It's like Ahab wasn't kidding about checking every nook and cranny of the belly of the whale. She did all that with a singular desire to hunt, to kill this great whale once and for all. And for such a long time.
난 여전히 마음에 안 들어. 저 정체도 모를 선장놈에게 모든 계획을 맡기고 명령에 따라야 한다니. 우리는 시계대가리 말만 따르는 것 아니었냐? 남이 차려준 밥에 숟가락 얹는 것도 마음에 안 든다고.
Heathcliff, your voice is like a rich bone broth.
우리 손으로 끝장내는 게 맞지 않냐?
Let's just do this ourselves. Let one or two of us go mad and turn into a mermaid. At least it would have been our work at the end of the day.
대책 없는 발언이군.
A most irresponsible suggestion.
그 정도 손실로 해결할 거라는 판단이 들었으면 내가 그렇게 제안했을 거다.
하지 그랬냐?
이곳은 정보량이 절대적으로 부족한 전장이자 미지의 공간이다. 언제 어떤 식으로 관리자님이 위험에
It's a
빠질지
very unfamiliar
알 수 없지.
battlefield.
승률 낮은 도박에 관리자님의 안전도 미지수인 작전을 그저 자존심 때문에 실행한다는 건 신임 머저리들도 꺼내지 않는 이야기다.
심장만 터뜨린다면 끝장낼 수 있어.
Welcome back, Elk. Welcome back, Elky. This drow is clean. So the party has agreed to go into the heart with Ahab, and Ahab promises Ishmael that Ishmael can kill her once she kills the whale.
심장만 터뜨린다면.
She grits her teeth as she repeats it to herself like a mantra. So that she may never forget, not even for a moment.
자, 집결지에서 만나지.
Where's my wife? You don't worry, we'll get some quique.
모두 좋은 항해가 되도록.
And we depart. That's a lot of setup. Here she is. She's setting off on readjusting on Ahab's ship through the pancreas of the giant whale. It appears one of her hands has been replaced by a harpoon.
나의 선원들이여, 그토록 고대하던 태양을 볼 날이 얼마 남지 않았다.
Manipulator. Propagandist.
피릿하고
Sociopath.
비열한 도시의 공기를 마시는 것도 말이야.
We will soon breathe the deep, metallic, traitorous stench of the city's air. It is true. I have family who have spent much of their working lives at sea who say that there is a smell to human civilization, a smell when you approach a city from the ocean. Though she probably just meant that metaphorically. Ahab provided us with a boat that could bring us all the way to the heart.
피코드 선언만 가능해. 이 운전.
She also appears to have tattoos all over.
그러니까 내가 해.
Queequeg joined us as our helmswoman! Woohoo! Queequeg wasn't lying. This boat wasn't like any other boat we'd ever seen. Its body was made of flesh and bones. I also noted that a few pieces of metal plates were visible between the organic materials. Ah, I see, it's probably made out of stomach lining cultivated over a frame so that it can endure the stomach acid. Only a crew of the Pequod could possibly know how to steer this bizarre ship. Alright, this must be the beginning of the dungeon in earnest. Ishmael's out! Oh, does this mean I can't... Oh, yeah, we're at a checkpoint. We're healed. Okay. Yeah, let's save the team. Alright. Into the belly of the beast. Participant limit. Yeah, we gotta have issue.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
Ishmael stares wordlessly at Queequeg.
나는 네가 그리고 선원 모두가 죽은 줄 알았어.
나도 죽었다고 생각했어. 너. 그리고 내가 있던 곳엔 죽은 사람 태우지 않고 파묻어 땅속으로 그리고 마음속으로 깊숙이 다시 못 꺼내게 잊어야 하니까.
Because we have to forget.
내겐 내가
Did you bury
미친
me
사람이야?
too?
나는 보고 싶어. 노을.
She had to move on and keep living, I guess.
이 생각으로 버텨. 숨을 쉬지.
Yeah.
작살 던져.
바깥 세계는 싫었던 것 아니었어?
노을은 따뜻해. 언제나 어디서나.
I'm hearing a terrifying cry coming from far away.
인어들의 울음소리.
Mermaids.
저렇게 돼 나가지 못하면 울부짖기만 해. 만나는 모든 것들을 죽이려고 녹아 천천히. 그러다가 처음부터 없었던 것처럼 흘러가. 되고 싶지 않아. 인어. 창백한 고래 죽여야 해. 나갈 수 있어.
I see another vision of Ishmael. It's growing more and more frequent. Maybe it's the influence of the golden bough.
울음소리.
Crying.
지하실에서는
Every
매일가
night,
끔찍한 울음이 들려온다.
a terrifying cry echoes from the holds.
Oh,
flashback time.
인어는 매일 밤마다 울부짖기 때문에 우리는 그것들을 지하실에 가둬야만 했지.
Mermaids cried every single night, so we had to lock them deep in the holds.
집은 내려가기 싫어요. 무섭단 말이에요.
Look at those forearm muscles. You definitely live at sea. It's weird.
안타깝지만 받아들이는 수밖에.
퀴키그 이상하지 않아? 왜 우리가
We're gonna get to see pre-politified version of her? Here she is! Wow. Oh, she already had a harpoon hand. Huh. Popeye arms indeed. They are girlfriends.
우리는 그 창백한 고래를 만날 수 있을 거니까 모든 게 다 끝날 거라는 의미지. 그래, 곧 끝날 거야. 그래서 이 항해만 끝난다면 자기 위치도 제대로 안 지키면서 내 배에서 무슨 소란이지?
Bitch! They were having a moment! You had to go and interrupt it? Fuck!
선장님, 스티븐 지하로 내려가기 싫어요. 죽을 것 같이 무서워요. 겁이 나요. 스티븐, 밤마다 소리를 들어요. 지하실 문을 긁는 소리요. 정신 차려라, 피. 저건 그냥 인어다.
Why are they keeping mermaids in the hold?
피는 알아요. 피는 봤어요. 저건 스톱선원이었잖아요, 선장님. 스톱이 탄 보트가 그 창백한 고래에게
That was our mate Stub.
피, 지하실의 소리는 듣지 말고 호수 너머를 보도록. 우린 창백한 고래를 만날 날이 머지않았어. 저것의 울음소리가
Is your goal in killing the whale to free everybody who's been politified? I don't think they can go back, Captain.
저것이 우리를 창백한 고래에게 이끌어줄.
It will lead us to the pallid whale.
나는 그날 한밤중 A 해부의 선장실로 몰래 들어갔다.
Ishmael sneaks into the captain's quarters.
선장실의 무단으로 들어간다는 건 금기에 가까운 짓이었다. 뱃사람이라면 누구나 알고 있는. 만약 붙잡히면 선상 반란 혐의로 즉석에서 어떤 처분을 받아도 이상하지 않을 행위였지만 정확히 무슨 생각이었는지는 나 스스로도 알 수 없었다.
What did she find?
에이헤브 선장님, 저는 선장님?
Captain?
선장의 눈은 침실 천장에 붙어있는 호수의 지도를 똑바로 향해 있었다. 미동 하나 없었다.
Oh, that's her ringlets of hair there on the bed.
나는 그 모습을 쳐다보다 비틀거리며 선장실 문을 열고 나왔다. 그럴 수밖에 없었다.
The depths of her insanity. She tries to tell the rest of the crew.
스타벅 씨,
선장님은 주무실 때도 언제나 눈을 똑바로 뜨고 계시지.
You can only look at it favorably.
어딘가에 있을 그 창백한 고래를 들여다보고 있는 거야. 선장님은 자고 있는 게 아니야. 언제나 깨어나 있지.
그래, 이곳은 선장의 소나귀. 우리는 온 몸이 움켜진 채로 허락해주는 만큼의 숨만 쉬고
We were
있었다.
merely gasping on what little air she permitted us. Yeah, that is how she manages
얼른
things.
들어가서 자. 선장님의 말씀대로 그 고래는 멀리 있지 않으니까. 선장님의 말씀은 간혹 이해가 어렵고 종종 다른 생각을 해주길 바라기는 하지만 그런 시간도 얼마 남지 않았어. 곧 자유로워질 수 있어.
We'll all be free soon.
창백한 고래를 잡고 배에서 내리면 우리는
Elkintar Rostarg in chat asks, what should I do for dinner? Hunt yourself a whale and rend its heart from within its ribs and eat it still beating. Nah, but I don't know. Usually what I decide for dinner is based on what I had for lunch, and I don't know what you had for lunch. Okay, bleed, pallid, bleed. Heal by 50%. Do not let the mermaid succeed. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, let's just get that sloth resonance. And pride, how's that? You should be okay.
정출할게요.
깨달았나?
피어나라.
멀어가지. 정신을 차릴 거야.
Yeah, we got the stagger.
장부에 따르면 맨정신에 죽여야 하니까.
Okay. Yeah, they're all staggered. This should be easy peasy. Let's build resources. We need to build gloom. Let's not use the powerful stuff.
오작 터뜨려주지.
This dungeon is incentivizing gloom. Plus, between Ishmael, Rhodia, and Honolulu, we have a lot of egos that eat up gloom. A lot of handy ones. Okay, versus Dawn. Purple, purple, purple time. Purple, purple, purple time. We'll be fine.
맞는 거야.
다시 못 살게 되는 일은 없을 것이오.
Okay, an event. Soon after setting sail. Whoa! We started hearing something shaking underneath the ship. It's time for a skill check? What's that? Forsooth, there may be a foe under our ship, scratching! Yeah, that's ominous. We should check it out. What do we do? Looks like we gotta check. Proceed. Yeah. We decided to check underneath the boat. A powerful shock rocked the stern. Mermaids, hostiles climbing from the bottom of the ship. We can minimize our losses by having one of us go and push them off the ship. 2 sinners jumped from their seats and approached me. I will go, executive manager. No, I am better suited for this task. The 2 sinners began bickering. Who has a high chance of success? Otis, do it. Whoa! Failed the check. They're climbing onto our ship. We have to fight them. That's okay. Otis lost 10 sanity. Combat encounter. Win the next battle to gain an ego gift. Cool. Okay. So, Elk, if I were you, for dinner, I would eat a really big, fancy chef salad with boiled eggs and chopped ham and cheese and stuff on it, because I can't have salad, and I'm envious of people who can eat salad. It'll kill me. I will cease to be able to breathe if I eat salad. I will asphyxiate. I will go into anaphylaxis. It's really sad. I kind of miss salad.
멀어가지.
정신 못 차릴 거야.
Okay. Yeah, heal sanity. You shall get a burrito. I see.
비워보지.
무지하니까
Okay. Let's not waste resources. Favored. Let's just avoid that. And sloth it up. Yeah, let's build Bloom. Wow, we got two like-minded burrito eaters in the chat tonight. Burrito appreciators.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸다.
맞는 거야.
I never thought I would be the jealous type until I lost the ability to eat most green vegetables.
오자 터뜨려주지.
It's a bad roll.
깨달았나? 맞는 거야.
Also, it's not like I have any insight built up. I just keep using the yellow skills. Are we done? Yeah. Alright, we got a melted LCCB employee badge. We take 10% less pride damage. Cool. How long is this? Whoa. Okay. How's our HP looking? It's about equivalent. Let's build Otis's sanity back up in case we need her for a check later.
가보지.
Thick and girthy burritos. If I reinforce you... What can I still eat? Zucchini. Peas, green beans might be okay. What can I eat? Squash. Corn. Okra. I could eat okra. That's a green veggie. But most of all, I cannot eat broccoli or lettuce or pretty much any green worth eating, or spinach or Brussels sprouts or cauliflower.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸네.
Savor those peas. I'm beginning to think that whole like string beans might be aggravating my allergies too, but I love peas. Alright. Fried okra is so good. I love fried okra. Corn is yellow. Yeah, I know I was trying to talk about green veggies, but in order to feel better, I had to expand my horizons to just nutritionally valuable veggies. So, also carrots. And, oh, I cannot have celery. I'm very allergic to celery as well. Right, gloom up. Let's build gloom. Exploit the gap, yes. Is that 2 hit? That's 3 hit, yeah.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸다.
이걸로 제가 받건.
But the current theory as to what's up with my allergies with the specialist I see is I used to live somewhere with a radically different climate and ecology, and that moving to where I live now was so radically different that it caused my immune system to freak out and flag a whole bunch of different things I don't know, just my immune system freaked out and changed. Yes, we have fried okra appreciation in the chat. It's a shame they don't have it in other states. As long as you can get it bagged and frozen, you could probably make it yourself. It's, what, a cornmeal-based breading? Alright, you're good on SP. Let's do the hard-hitting stuff and end this.
배가 팠습니다.
한줄 긋지.
Long ways sliced fried zucchini. That's strange. I would probably benefit from eating like zucchini bread and stuff to make me... Oh, a checkpoint ahead. To make sure I get extra veggies. Another skill check. We entered a narrow waterway of sorts. Executive manager. I see mermaids swimming under the ship. Mermaids lashed onto the walls are glaring at us as well. This place. Hard to steer. Steer and keep track of directions. Hard to do at once. Someone will have to keep track of the directions. Who has pride advantage? We have a very prideful crew here today. Well, good thing I built up Otis's sanity, because, she's our girl again. Here we go. Beep, beep. We're safe. Safe! Left. The road splits into 3. Wait, look! Opening at 2 o'clock. Thanks to Otis, his quick and clear directions, we were making quick work of the waterways. There's no end to them, huh? But the horde of mermaids attacking our ship doesn't seem any smaller than it did when we first entered. Healed 5 sanity points. Exit still far. Oh, we have to have another sinner do it. Huh. When your low is pretty close. Who will do it? Isang! Yes, yes, safe! Go straight. Now, right hard rudder. Right. Are you supposed to be using port and starboard? It would be weird scripting if I had had Otis do this check and then she said that because she is established as using port and starboard. Do we have to do another check? Proceed. Almost there. One more check? One more check. Oh gosh. Rodya would have to roll perfectly. Ishmael's unlikely to make it. Yeah, port is left, starboard is right. Okay, Don Quixote, do it! Yes! 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 It's opening up. Wait, it's a waterfall. Steady as you go. Alright, keep left. And right full rudder. Yes, the front of the ship is the bow. Correct. Donk did it! We lost the mermaids. I guess we got an ego gift of mermaid oil.
더 어려운 건 없나?
What does this do? Oh, good, good, good. This will be good for Boatworks Ishmael. Okay. Save. Progress. It's time for an abnormality battle, I guess. Since you're healed now. Yeah. It's gotta be tough if they're giving us a checkpoint right after.
인어도 아니고 고래도 아니야. 외곽 다른 곳에.
Not mermaid, not whale. Monster from the outskirts.
환상체라고 명칭합니다. 한때는
Their official denomination is abnormalities.
이 고래로부터 삼켜지게 되었죠.
Yet the whale eated them.
다르지만 본 적이 있어. 아니었어. 환상체는.
네. 외곽에서는 무엇을 만났어도 이상하지 않으니까. 충분히 환상체와 같은 존재들을 봤을 수 있죠.
Is Queequeg from the outskirts?
환상체. 어떻게 태어난 거지?
한때 인간이었던 존재들입니다.
They were once human.
에너지 생산을 위해
Yeah, these are created ones, cultivated by Lobotomy Corporation for power. As in, like, to power the, like, power grid.
환상체들이 특정한 욕구를 가지고 있는 것이냐고 여쭤보시는 거군요.
Yes, abnormalities do have specific wants and desires.
알고 있어. 스스로 자기들이 원하는 거, 바라는.
뭐 오로지 그것밖에 남지 않은 생물들 같아 보이는데.
부러운 거야. 자기가 원하는 거 제대로 안다는 건.
Between the captain and your head being all muddied by the palification, I guess she's lost sight of what she really wants. Other than freedom. Queequeg was ceaselessly scratching at her arms as her eyes remained fixed on the abnormalities. Burrito acquired. Sweet. She was scratching so hard that blood and pale gunk were starting to seep from her skin. Time for Baja Blast. Yeah! Oh yeah, you mentioned that on stream. So cool that you were able to find Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I'm drinking my usual ginger ale and stuff.
퀴퀴가 그만 둬. 몸에 상처가.
Stop hurting yourself.
버릇 못 고친 거야?
Still doing that, huh? Worn again.
빈대기 되지 못했어.
Coon couldn't become one. Okay, battle time. Okay, toxic fluid, toxic fluid, toxic fluid. Pearl, 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 shell. Can we target the pearl? Inflict poison. Okay. Let's clash directly. Dawn. Another one against him. Taco Hell. Have you emerged from the inner circles of Taco Hell? Alright, we have it beat in terms of initiative. And power +2. Yeah, let's try hitting the pearl. Maybe we have to aim directly for the pearl. Yeah, we're doing shit damage. But at least we aren't getting hit. Oh, taco. Lots of people call it taco hell. Oh, Donk is poisoned. Donk got gooped. Slime! Does slime do anything? Destructible. It's gonna keep sliming. Okay, we have to stop that. I have an idea. You. Stop that. You. Target. Can you... gain heavy damage up. Apply NB up to adjacent unit, yeah. How's your tremor? Let's build tremor. Okay. Dawn is poisoned, but I don't think we can do anything about that. Oh. You'll be able to handle that.
직접 알게 하느라.
Okay, yeah, we are clearly supposed to be targeting this pearl. Ah, yes. Chat, you're right. Taco Bell, you do have to go to the right locations, because when they mess it up, they really mess it up. I've had some really bad Taco Bell. And also, once again, back to the veggies thing. Now that I cannot have lettuce, and now that they've removed... Oh, your shield is so good, Rhodia. Oh, jeez. Is it healing itself when it kills those? Okay, you're dodging. You're dodging Rhodia. Let's... What part of you is that? Pearl. Undo the snag harpoon. Oh, you cannot get rid of it. Okay. Try and take out one of these slimes while you're at it. We're getting there.
이 스며들 듯한 비. 우산이 새지나 않나 모르겠어.
Ooh, good damage.
완전히
Good.
녹아내렸네.
Got 1 HP back. Looking closely at it, it appears to be a gem of sorts. Born after a long, long time of waiting. Born in the ebb and flow of the filth that fills and leaves that thing with its every movement. Taking its gem would be equivalent to taking its reason for existence away. It may fall apart without it. Who will take its meaning away? None of us are good at gluttony. Oh, she'd have to roll perfect. You'd have to roll very good. You'd have to roll very good. Yeah. Who's... You've got the sanity to do it. Please, Rodia. Yes, 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 yeah! Hell yeah! We got the pearl. The green slime, the acidic burning sensation, the writhing larva, all of it unnerves the sinner. But despite that, Rodion prevails, claiming the gem with their hand. An incomprehensible roar echoes. It quickly regenerated something new in its maws. But it won't be the same. Rodion loses 30 SP, loses 20 HP, loses 3 green slime.
이건 아는 거였어.
Okay. Okay. Looks like I will use this to deal with that. Let's mitigate that. You'll be okay. You're struggling. Let's not use all the resources, but let's give you sloth fragility again.
복을 구하고 싶다면 정성을 들여 빌어보시오.
Crappy damage, but at least we stopped that attack. Or at least he was able to do something. I could have had him avoid. I always forget that unit's good at avoiding. Gots to go, says El Cantar. Gotta be prepared for your own stream. No problem. I'm probably going to call this in not long now. There is so much more to this dungeon than I expected. I don't think I'll be finishing it today. Oh, Pearl. Pearl. Pearl! Pearl. 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 Let's go full pride. Fuck our resources.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
Thank you for tuning in, El Cantar.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Hit the pearl. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we might be able to finish this. Nope, not quite. We'll be okay. This poison isn't too bad. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. She's gonna take like 12 poison damage or something. It's okay. It's okay. 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 Resources be damned. You can take these hits. Oh my gosh, Hong Lu's going bonkers over here. Do you have the tremor? I should build tremor. Yeah!
퀴케가?
퀴퀘.
뭐 하고 있는 거야?
What are you doing?
퀴케그는 아주 가끔씩 누구보다 외롭고 괴로운 밤을 보내곤 했다. 빛이 들지 않는 컴컴한 방 한 구석에서 퀴케그는 자신의 양팔을 내려다보더니
No.
작살줄을 끊어버리는 몸으로 가지고 다니던 조그마한 단검으로 그 팔들이 마치 텅 빈 도화지라도 되는 양 마구잡이로 헤집고 있었다.
이건 대가야.
자세히 본 퀴케그의 몸은 정체불명의 문신과 그 문신을 억지로 지우려는 듯한 상처로 난도질이 되어 있었다.
이건 네가 이런 거야?
맞아.
대체 왜?
잡히 새겨 넣었으니까 내 껍질에.
What do you mean?
퀴케그, 이러지 말자. 여러 둥지를 전전하다 보면 문신을 깨끗하게 없앨 방법도 찾을 수 있을 거야. 그러니까 이런 식으로 상처내는 건 좋지 않아.
새겨졌어. 특별한 방법으로.
What?
그러니까 지우지 못해. 보통의 방법.
Were you part of the middle or something?
방법 찾는다고 해도 그런 식으로 지우지 않아.
왜?
Why?
과거를 깨끗하게 지우는 방법 없어.
고래잡이 배에 타는 선원들 사이에서 각자의 과거라는 건 암묵적인 금기였다. 대부분이 과거로부터 쫓기고 있거나 과거를 파도에 씻겨내고 싶었거나 어떤 식으로든지 돈이 필요하여 낭떠러지 앞 파도로 몸을 던진 이들이 대부분이었으니.
이스마엘 알고 있었지?
What?
나는 왔어.
Yeah, oh, she did work for the middle.
그 어마어마한 양의 문신을 처음 볼 때부터
I thought you couldn't ever get away from them once you joined.
중지는 결코 포기를 하지 않는다고 했다.
Yeah, the middle never forgets.
뒷골목에 떠도는 누구나 알 법하지만 누구나 코웃음으로 넘어갈 수 없는 이야기가 있다. 아이가 지나가던 누군가와 부딪혀서 들고 있던 아이스크림을 옷에 묻혔다고 했다. 옷이 더러워진 그자는 그 자리에서 아이스크림을 잃어 울고 있는 아이를 달래고 돌려보냈다. 하지만 부딪힌 그자가 중지의 간부였으며 하필 그날 입은 옷은 그자의 가장 마음에 든 옷이었던 바람에 다음 날부터 그 아이를 제외한 아이의 가족들을 본 자는 아무도 없었다고 한다.
Didn't punish the child, but punished the family?
농담이나 괴담일 수 있지만 아무도 그 정도 이야기로 취급하지는 않는다. 중지는 그런 존재라고 했다.
하지만 내가 들었던 중지는
Did you have to do that?
중지는 누구나 받아들이는 만큼 누구도
Yeah, once you're a part of the middle, they'll never let you go.
맞아. 중지는 기억해. 잊지 않아. 결코. 그러니까 도망 안 돼. 하지만 잡혔어. 누군가 말했지. 잡힌 나한테 도망치려면 중지의 모든 거 없애는 내 문신은 중지는 나기.
This is organized crime we're talking about. You're lucky they let you go.
집어넣어야 해.
Oh.
내 말에도 중지 있어. 그래서 해집어 놓았어. 여호와 뇌를 내가 직접 어느 의사한테 가서.
What? Is that what she talks like that? Is that what?
그리고 다시 도망쳤어.
She had her mind probed too?
지우게 하려고 온몸이 상처로 파헤쳐지게 하고 심지어
You may as well just exist, just erase your whole self then.
그렇지 않아. 그때 나는 이를테면 구더기.
뭐야? 비유라기엔 너무 극단적인데?
몸을 통해서 기어다녔어. 그게 전부인 줄 알아서.
Crawling in filth, thinking filth was everything.
그곳에서는 알 거라고 믿었지.
Thought filth was the world. Thought I knew the world.
그들은 나를 작은 누님으로 만들고 싶어 했어.
They wanted to make me big sister. Oh, so she got out before there really was no turning back, before the middle was her whole life.
그래서 나는 많이 죽였어. 명령이 죽인 게 아니야. 내 손이 누님이 되어 존경받고 싶은 내가.
아니야. 지금은 우리 모두 번데기일 뿐이야. 탈피는 아직 시작된 게 아니야.
The cocoon she was referring to. Her past life. She just wants to be free of that.
이번 항해가 끝나면 같이 찾아보자. 번데기에서.
No! You're promising to go find it together, now you're doomed! Now you're both doomed by the narrative! No!
나도 몰라. 그러니까 같이 찾아본다는 거 아니야.
처음 봐.
That's how this fate thing works.
이스마엘 모른다고 말하는 거.
그렇게 배에서 내린 후의 미래에 대해 생각해보게 된다.
What?
대왕 오징어 항구. 난 그 앞에 해물 철판집을 알 거야. 지난번 항해에서 목 좋은 데를 내가 봐놨거든.
What? Didn't he tell us to keep an eye out for a place where there's a grill? Aren't you copying that one popular place from Marlinport?
아니거든.
Oh, I see.
핍은 돈 많이 벌고 싶어요. 핍, 건물주 할 거예요. 그게 제일 돈 많이 번다고 했어요.
저 녀석은 내 설거지꾼으로 찜해놨어. 저번에 보니까 기름때를 잘 벗겨내더군.
아니에요. 스타벅 핍의 건물 아래에 들어올 거예요. 핍한테 돈 받쳐야지.
Oh, this is when the whale's gonna hit, isn't it?
1등 항해사가 그냥 놀림거리지, 너희한테는.
과거를 묻어두고 꿈도 미래도 없이 한치 앞만 겨우겨우 잡아가며 살던 나와 같은 사람들이.
People who want to bury their pasts. People living from one day to the next without dreams, without futures. People like me.
배 위에서 삶과 죽음에 교차하며 서로 의지해가는 중에 희미하게 하나 둘 미래를 그려갔다.
Between every close call, between every moment of triumph, amidst the brutal trials we endured in solidarity, we began to sketch the rough pictures of our futures.
나도 무언가를 그렸다.
I sketched something for myself too.
안개가 낀 비린내 나는 어느 조그만 항구에서 나는 퀵해그와 걸어간다.
In that sketch, I'm walking alongside Queequeg in some small port, shrouded in mist and the smell of fish.
손에는 두꺼운 서적들이 들려 있을 수도.
Maybe we're holding large textbooks in our hands.
뭐 손질이 멀끔하게 된 수성적인 날부치가 들려 있을 수도.
Or maybe we're carrying suspiciously well-maintained weapons.
단순히 그날의 맛있는 끼니거리를 들고 있을지 모르지.
Or maybe we're just heading somewhere with our hands full of tasty treats for the day.
그리고 계속 고민해가는 거야.
And we kept sketching.
어떻게 하면 꾸준하고 덤덤하게 살아갈 수 있을지를.
How we will continue to live out the rest of our days. How we will persevere. Here, Ishmael stared wordlessly into her shimmering reflection, into the rippling and opaque river of acids surrounding the boat. Just as she stared into the lake back aboard Mephistopheles. Her expression was so solemn and withdrawn that I couldn't bring myself to even approach her. In the opaque waters, Ishmael saw herself. Her future that now rested forever out of reach, at the cold abyss of the lake. Her friends who could never return. How would it feel to know that your dreams will never come true? I was too absorbed in this hazy, ruminating thought to realize that I'd approached Ishmael and struck up a conversation. Ishmael, once this whole ordeal is over and we go back to Mephistopheles. She turns around. How about we all go get ice cream together? You know, the one Don Quixote wanted? It won't matter whatever future I bring up with Ishmael now. None of it would reach her. So the most I could offer her now was a hopeful, immediate tomorrow. Something a little closer than the future that Ishmael is trying so hard to take back.
돌아간다.
Go back?
관리자님, 만약 제가
What will you do, manager?
만약에 제가 돌아가지 않겠다고 한다면
If I told you that I
어떻게 하실 건가요?
don't want to go back. What do you mean?
심장을 터뜨린 후 마침내 이 손으로 에이헤브 그놈을 죽여버리고 나면
Once we destroy the heart and once I squeeze the life out of Ahab with my own two hands.
그 후에 제가
What
다시 돌아갈
would I
이유가
go back to?
살아갈 이유가
Why would I
있을까요?
go on?
그건 공식적인 퇴사 선언을 하는 건가?
Is that an official resignation request? No.
아니요.
Forget it.
해주세요.
If Ishmael finally gets what she wants, what's next? Would there even be anything left? Should I? Is it right for me to even ask her to continue on to the next? Alright, we got an ego gift. Deaf down when hitting with green or piercing. Alright, everybody. This has been a lot. This has been a lot to process. And I get the feeling we're only about halfway through this dungeon. Looking at this. And looking at how much space we have left to accumulate ego gifts. I'm gonna have to come back to this after my surgery. Oh man. I'm gonna have to finish the story on stream. This has been an intense 4 hours of streaming. My voice is getting hoarse and I'm getting winded. So, yeah, that's some story right there, says Kit in the chat. Yeah, you see why I've stuck with this game? I've been playing this since Chapter 2. This is Chapter 5, and each one of them highlights and recontextualizes a different piece of classic literature in this universe. Like, we've already had Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis, and Crime and Punishment, Hermann Hesse's Demian, and Yisong's the reflection, the mirror. It's kind of a Korean, that's the Korean representation here. But that is all for now. I want to announce that I'm going on hiatus! Hopefully, if I don't get it postponed or anything, I'll be doing this oral surgery coming up soon. I'm gonna need time to recover from it. Check out this super cute art by Ghostbite Art, the illustrator of the Shmuppy model. So this is official Shmuppy art here. Official Schmart. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my mouth worked on. I'm gonna rest up the rest of this weekend. And I will see all of you again November 18th with, maybe I'll do another Limbus stream? No, I should save that for a Saturday when I have more time like this. I guess more Game Dev Tycoon or Misty Izakaya. Something easy peasy to get me back into streaming after my rest. So, yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to my ramblings. Thank you for listening to me play and bonk heads with enemies. I'm gonna go get myself a warm cup of mint tea. So, bye-bye, y'all. Remember that there's literally everything in space. Bye.